Hey, we're just around the corner from another Tao Daily Tarot reading for you. But again, as I usually do, here's a heads up. You are on the verge of really starting to activate and go after the things that you really value, the Ace of Pentacles, right? And you got the juice, the juju to do it. All you're waiting for is this. That's all you're waiting for. I'll run down the details coming up in a moment. Well, hello and welcome to this latest version of the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much. Whether you're a first timer, long timer, makes no difference. You are more than welcome here. Thank you very much. If you're a first timer, very quickly, I'm going to run through what separates this tarot reading from others. First of all, I do archetypal readings. I take a look at the images on the card. It's an 8-card spread. That's it, because the Tao is very simple by its nature. Two, I take a look at energies. I don't take a look at predicting. Doesn't make any difference about the prediction. If you know the energies, then you can start to navigate your life. Think of it as an energetic weather report or a GPS of your personal frequency. Think in those terms, and things become a little bit clearer. So I look at the energies of coming, going, pushing, pulling, things that you deal with every day, because every day things are coming, things are going, things are pushing, things are pulling. That's the way the life works, right? If you know the energies, then you can apply them to your life. Okay? So if we're talking about love, well, what kind of love are we talking about? Is it love of milk chocolate? Is it love of children? Is it love of some special person? Or is it a sense of value that you have? Same thing with pentacles. We think money. Well, pentacles are things that you value, and people value different things. They value certainly money, but their health, their happiness, their freedom. So I give you the energies, you apply them to your life. I want to empower you. Okay? Good. Also do a thing called the hyper shuffle. You'll see that in a minute, and I try to squeeze all of this into a package of about 10 minutes. You have a busy life, you have things to do. 10 minutes you can squeeze in day to day, because I do a brand new reading every day, 365 days a year. So we got that all set up. One more note here. Please like and subscribe. Hit that little bell. I appreciate it. It will help me build this channel on YouTube. So without further ado, how about if I show you the hyper shuffle? So there you go. There is the hyper shuffle. Let's get to today's Tao Daily Tarot reading. And the overall feeling, the overall temperature, remember this is an energetic weather report, alrighty? Message in a bottle. So something is coming into your life, some sort of an important message, some information, maybe even some insight. You have one of those moments where you go, wow, I got it, right? Message in a bottle. That is the overall. It can come from you, from somebody else, or can come from the universe. So let's begin with the energies of coming and going and coming. Seven of Swords. We've had this the last couple of days. Tells me there's a lot of stuff going on. Ideally with the Seven of Swords, people think, well, there's thievery and cunning and underhanded, but it also has to do with a situation where it's stealthy. And as I've been saying the last couple of days, you are thinking about things. You're not making them public, but you are thinking about how you can make your life work better for you, how to make it conform to your new normal. How can you make it work for you? And the Seven of Swords tells me that you're planning, you're thinking, but you're not saying very much at all. But you do, according to the Six of Swords, you want to get out of Dodge. Absolutely. You want to get out of the choppy waters. You want to go to the smoother waters. And you notice this is another swords, right? So it's your thinking, it's your thoughts. So together, I believe that you are planning with the seven, very quietly planning on how can I make my life work for me, because this is where I want to go. I want to go to the Six of Swords. I want to go to the happy land. I want to get out of the troubled waters. But all of this is being done very quietly. You're not very public about it because you're not too sure yourself. In fact, when I did the pre-shuffle, came up twice, the Hanged Man. So you're trying to get a different perspective to your life. You're trying to think about how I can make it work because it can't stay this way, but I don't know how to get where I want to go. And of course, we have a Five of Swords at this point. You notice we've had 3 Swords cards. A lot of thinking going on. Man, a lot of thinking. You are digging deep. There's no question about it. And Five of Swords, of course, is the hollow victory. The battle's over. This guy comes over and says, picks up the swords and says, boy, was I wonderful. Much ado about nothing, right? Five of Swords, much ado about nothing. It is empty victory, a hollow victory. So the deal is, you don't want that. You may have thought in the past, well, geez, I've been able to put the parts and pieces together. I have my life. I can do the new normal in my way. And you're finding out, not so much. Not so much. The game is changing on you as you speak. So, again, a lot of thinking with the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords. You are doing a lot of thinking. It is behind the scenes. You're not telling anybody, but man, it has to be better. And here we're dealing with the energy pulling at you. Knight of Wands comes in, very, very impressive. A lot of juice, right? A lot of confidence. Very charming, adventurous, but it's quick. Comes in, goes out. Comes in, goes out, and that may be something that you're going through with all these cards. Like I said, you got the 5, the 6, the 7 of Swords here. You're thinking a lot about it, but your thoughts are changing constantly. And of course, as I said, when I got to the pre-shuffle and we had the Hanged Man, you're caught. One moment you got the answer, and the next moment, maybe not so sure. Not so sure. You're looking for that message in a bottle. That however the universe brings it to you, whether it's inspiration on your part, whether it's some sort of sign from the universe, whether it's somebody else saying something and having it register with you. I don't know, but you are in for the battle. Alrighty, here we go. The Eight of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles, not just money, it's what you value. And you're willing to work on what you value. And you're pretty clear on what it is you value by now. All that thinking with the 5, 6, 7 of Swords, right? You're pretty sure that you know what it is that you want. Pretty doggone sure. And you have the desire. You have the energy. You have the optimism to say, I can get there. The sun brightens, power shines. It is the best card in the whole deck, and you have this as kind of an underpinning to this whole reading. This message in a bottle, if you have not yet received it, expect it probably within the next couple of weeks, probably before the full moon. That might be possible, that you might still have a chance to get this revelation because, again, like I said, you know what you want. Ace of Pentacles says, I got it. I may not possess it physically, but I got it. This could be an offer for a new job, a new money possibility, and that it certainly cannot be, and that may be what you're hoping to get, all right? So it's something about what you value comes to you, and it may be set up at the full moon and then activated in the middle of April with the Aries new moon. But you know what you want. You're just waiting for that confirmation, that message in a bottle, and you'll be able to start to take off. This has been a very slow start to the year, but there's been a lot of work behind the scenes done. Remember, we got that 5, 6, 7 of Swords. A lot of stuff that you're working on, a lot of stuff that you're thinking about, but very quietly. However, with the Ace of Pentacles and the message in a bottle, I think it's just around the corner for you. Okay, very good. What else do we have to do here? I think we're pretty much good. I just want to remind you, like, subscribe, hit that bell. Also, I'm setting up a situation where I think once a week I will do a reading via email, a tarot reading for somebody. I will give you the information as I'm working it all out. I'm doing that along with a couple of other things. But as soon as I get that worked out, I will tell you how you can email me, and then I'll pick from the people who email me, and we'll work out a situation where I give you a free tarot reading. That's up and coming. That's That's something I'm working on behind the scenes myself. That's my Seven of Swords. All righty, very good. We got it all set up for you. I hope you join me again tomorrow because I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. If we happen not to catch up, or even if we do, between now and the next time we finally do have a chance to sit down and talk tarot, blessings.